I was born and raised in this area, and I've always enjoyed living in the country. So we knew when we wanted to build, we definitely wanted to come out into the rural area and make a home here. So that's what we did. We wanted to build a place where we had everything that we needed without all the rush and the noise and so forth of city life. So we built this place to raise our girls, put in a 630-foot artesian well, backup generator, and everything else that we needed.
My parents own the property next door. My dad's there still. And it was always kind of an idyllic dream to be able to raise the kids. I homeschooled for 13, 14 years, all the way through for both of them. And they'd do lessons in the morning. After lunch, they'd run next door and hang out with Nana and Pop for the afternoon. She learned how to drive a tractor. They helped with the horses. They grew up on horses. It was pretty idyllic. A pretty awesome way to raise kids. It was a cornfield.
Yeah, when we got it, it was a cornfield. So it was several months of prep ahead of time. Once we started construction, we wanted to make sure that we were, a good ways off the road for the dog and the kids and so forth. So we ended up getting a local contractor to put the driveway in for us, put us about 170 feet back from the road. So now we got a nice big front yard, plus the remainder of the 2.5 acres back behind us.
The bigger deal about being this far out, though, is when your friends and family want to come out. It's a drive.
Yeah.
So we always wanted to make it welcoming for everyone to be here, and we've thrown some some bangers out here.
Yeah, huge party.
Usually our whole driveway is kind of lined with cars for whatever the festivity is. I won't say that there's fireworks, but I won't not say that there's fireworks. The fire department's not very far away.
Yeah.
We started working on most of the outside stuff, which is when we expanded the deck and added the pool. So that it's very hot out here in the summertime, and there's no trees for a sun break. So we added a pergola.
Before it was over with, we ended up with a deck that's about 32 or 40 feet long and about 20 feet deep, and 22-foot above ground pool and cook station, and threw it all in there and made sure that when we built it, instead of building it for 150 square foot load, we built it at 300 square foot load to make sure that everybody can get everybody on the deck and not have to worry about overloading it and so forth, and it would last forever. The underside of it right now looks just like it did the day I bought it. The way that the house itself is actually structured on a higher foundation than normal. So we actually had to raise it up an additional 1.5 feet from a standard basement or a standard crawl space. So I can comfortably go under there and actually sit with complete space above my head and do any work and so forth I need to do. And the best part about it is that when you open up either one of the access doors underneath, there's a light switch right there. You hit the light switch, it lights up the entire underside of the house. Once we got the interior construction and so forth pretty much done through the years, it occurred to me that I've got this awesome 630-foot well out there, which is about 3 times deeper than anybody else puts in around here. Because during the summer, obviously, on the really bad summers and the droughts and so forth, some of them start to run a little shallow. And if you ever lived out in the country and had to deal with a shallow well and actually run out of water, that's a problem. And I wanted to make sure that never happened to us. But then it occurred to me that if we lost power out here, I got no way to get the water up, because it's just a big bullet pump on stainless steel line all the way back to the house. So we added a whole home generator. It's a dual fuel generator system back there that runs off of propane or gasoline. It's got a manual transfer switch hooked up to the house, and basically will run the entire downstairs of the house with no problem. Obviously, it'll pull the water up, so you don't have to worry about running out of water.
Comes in handy during hurricane season.
And the upstairs was primarily unfinished, so we wanted to create another bedroom in there. The structure of this house was really cool in its initial design, because it's got dormers that are built into it. So the 2 smaller dormers on the ends actually make these awesome window seats. They're just the natural construction creates these little window seat areas. The other dormer that's in the center is actually about 20 by 20. So it's a huge dormer with knee wall space on the other side of it. To me, it just screamed home theater. So that's what we did. We loaded a projector into the ceiling the natural slope of the roof line coming down into the interior of that kind of told me that it was like stadium seating.
Yep.
So we added seating to that as well. So you have raised seating like you would in a movie theater. Those can actually be patched into the sound system as well, so you can feel the movie while you're sitting in the chairs too. And of course, the other side of that room is basically the rest of the upstairs of the house, which is the family room / bar. So built a pretty substantial size bar up there. You can easily seat 8 to 10 people around it with no problem. It's got built-in kegerators, wine coolers built in, extra fridge, microwave.
And glass storage.
Yeah, plenty of glass storage and so forth. Wine storage, got a wine rack in there. All of it just kind of designed to be able to entertain and
relax.
Yeah,
enjoy
relax,
the beautiful scenery.
regardless of the season. I guess I envision people kind of in the same place that we were at years ago when we built it. Young families starting out, wanting to be able to raise their children in a place that's not overcrowded, give them the opportunity to enjoy the wildlife, like our children have and so forth. Be able to entertain all their friends.
Yep.
You can put as many people in here as you want to. Lord knows we've had parties in here. We've done wedding receptions and whatnot for 60, 70 people with no problem.
We think it's a great place to just enjoy life and let your friends and family enjoy life with you.
Yeah, everybody kind of keeps to themselves. It's quiet, it's secure. You can see whatever's coming from literally a mile away in either direction.
Including storms.
Yep, yeah. It's phenomenal to watch the storms roll across in this particular area. The way the cells and so forth come through, because they kind of split around us in like a little bubble, so you can actually see the severe weather over there and the severe weather over there, and just sit here on the porch and watch it the entire time completely dry.
Yeah.
It's amazing. But I would hope that they would get every bit as much enjoyment out of all the things that we thought about that we wanted to put in here.
I would hope another family is able to come out here and grow up together the same way we did. Our girls were 5 and 8 when we built this house, and they are 20 and 23 now. So it's been a wonderful house, and we're ready for the next adventure, and I hope the next family enjoys it and thinks of new things to do out here.